Good morning, everyone. This is Redgal. We are continuing our SoulSilver Nuzlocke. Last time, we finished off the Elite Four. And that means that we are now ready to wake up the next morning back at home and head off to Kanto to continue our journey. The second set of gym leaders in the Gen 2 games. So, okay, that's just the mailbox. Keep forgetting that. Professor Elm told me that he has something to give you. Okay. There you are. Called because I have something for you. It's a SS ticket. You can catch Pokemon. So it's a ticket. Will let you take a fast ship from Olivine to Vermilion. Apparently we are stuck with our current party, which is, I mean, let's be fair here. They are our Elite Four clearing party anyway. Technically, a couple of them aren't supposed to be here because it's a Nuzlocke, and we haven't gotten a chance to put them back in a box yet. Don't have any cutting Pokemon with us. And that takes us to Cherry Grove. How far is Olivine is down. Oh, Olivine's way over there. Yeah, we're not walking that. Okay, so we need to stop off and get our flyer out. And do a little bit of reorganizing. So we're going to start off. We do need to say goodbye to Accent and Ice Pickle. They did a great job, but unfortunately fell during the battle with the Elite Four. And I think we actually don't want to be dealing with our highest level Pokemon right now. I think we're gonna go with let's keep it simple here. Let's get our flyer. Let's get our starter, who we haven't gotten a chance to use in a little while. Let's go with Wes, Astrophel, kind of. I've done a lot of planning in the last few days since I did this run. I don't know what the time difference was there. But I did not do a great job there. Of figuring out what I was doing for this part. think if we just have a good variety, that's fine. And at this point, our level cap is up to 54, where it will be for the next several gyms. So we do need to be a little bit careful. Because the levels at this point flatten out a bit. So we're going to have like 3 or 4 3 or 4 fights where our cap is going to be 54. We do want to make sure we've got some full restores. I'm actually going to grab a few more just to be safe. Make sure we've got some max potions, hyper potions. I mean, we may as well double check on Ultra Balls just to be safe. And Super Repels. Let's go another 20. Because the next section we're going to be dealing with, we're going to be skipping a lot in Kanto. And focusing on what we are actually dealing with, which is the gym, mostly the gym leaders, catching a few Pokemon. I will also note, one of the things that I mentioned before was that Kanto, we were going to be able to do a few things like getting more starters and legendaries, and I was completely wrong. National Dex. So yeah, it's gonna be, I'm not super worried, just from the perspective of it should be, it should still be very doable with what we have. I'm mostly just disappointed because there were a few people I was counting on giving those spots as starters, and I was still able to come up with a good plan for those. Excuse me, I was in a hurry. My granddaughter is missing. If you see her, please let me know. Okay. So I think we switch in Astrophel into the front. I believe a lot of the Pokemon in this area are going to be in the 40s, low 40s, high 30s. So what I'm going to do is go up to, let's say, 45 on each of these, maybe a little higher. We want to leave, like I said, a good cushion in case. I don't actually know if these are going to get used in the gyms anyway, but regardless. Yeah, the legendary, or the starters and legendaries I was thinking about are there. They're just not actually available until you actually beat the game. Some of them aren't available until after you beat the Elite Four again. Some of them aren't available until after you get 16 badges. And some of them aren't available until after you beat Red. So it's a pretty good variety. That is such a weird move to get there. I guess we get rid of Flame Wheel. Tom, I love you, but your coverage still sucks. That's something that I was looking at quite a bit as we were I was looking at how to utilize Typhlosion to try and keep Tom on the team as we were getting into some of these gyms. And unfortunately, a lot of it comes down to the lack of coverage moves that I was just like, I can't justify this. Unfortunately, I have other Pokemon that can do fire moves and have coverage moves as well. Or I will. I don't yet. Sure. We'll see if we can get Roost in. Roost is very useful in a couple different ways. First of all, we're not using on items in battles, so healing is valuable. So my directions for this section were pretty garbage, because this is a pretty straightforward section, very similar to the SS Anne in the original game, where you just have to beat a bunch of trainers on a boat. You do get some rewards for it, which is kind of cool. But we will hopefully be able to stomp them pretty easily. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that this entire region goes pretty smoothly. I've gone through most of the gyms already with the Pokemon calculator. I'm going to fake out on Fampy to make sure that it doesn't use a ground type move on Tom. Have Tom use Flamethrower on this Teddiursa. Then we'll flash Flamethrower. We should outspeed. They're using Endure. Interesting. I'm not sure how that works here. I'm honestly not sure how Endure works when you've got two, but we got to burn anyway, which will definitely take it out. Perfect. Yeah, I've like I was saying, I've gone through on the gyms at least with looking at my team using a Pokemon or using the Pokemon damage calculator, and have really gone to town on planning out these fights. I'm hoping that a lot of the gym fights end up pretty close to the script. We'll see how it goes, as always. One note for Bronzong and Bronzor is that Steel types still resist Dark in this generation. Steel is broken, just to be clear, but Steel was even more broken originally. But it's actually really, that makes it really scary into things like, for Bronzong, because in, I believe Bronzong's only weakness is ground and fire, and Bronzong's two abilities are heatproof and levitate, so it is always immune to one of those, and you don't know which. So, yeah, Bronzong is an interesting Pokemon in this gen, and a little scary. This thing's only 36, so should be pretty straightforward. As I just silently hope that these guys don't end up... Took the words out of my mouth. Self-destructing. Flareon. We will definitely switch into West for that. Actually, let's do that. Let me remind myself quick with Wes. Their attack is higher than their special attack. I was just realizing that they had both Surf and Earthquake, and I couldn't remember offhand But yeah, they have a really weird... Their nature is unfortunate. We'll go with that. Neat. So there's a bed and a PC right here if we need to switch. No items so far. I was thinking that we were going to get some rewards from these guys, but apparently I was wrong. So I'm going to stop messing around with that more than I need to. If they don't look like a little girl, we're not looking for them. Makahita is very physically bulky, so this could be pretty easy. Or, pretty... Might take a few hits. I'm wrong. That was almost a one-hit KO with... Yep. Okay. Wow. I mean, we'll take it. Astrofel just wrecking things. He's taking it easy somewhere. Okay. So that's probably... Gotcha. So we have to solve all the world's problems even though we're a kid and a guest on the boat. Sailor Stanley. And based on that damage, we definitely outspeed a Machop, and we should be able to just kill it. It's a little... Okay, I was gonna say it's a little underwhelming to have a bunch of, unevolved Pokemon at this point. It feels a little silly. This is neutral against Pidgey. What? I'm very confused right now. Okay, there's something weird about how certain moves interact apparently with flight in this game. Good to know. Man. Okay, well, I'm very sorry, Fenarel. I genuinely didn't know that that's how that mechanic worked, apparently, so... We'll, I'm not even sure if I learned anything from that. I'm gonna have to look up how that works as far as, fly and dig and stuff like that go. Because I know there are moves that I know that there are moves that will take care of that, but like I know there's moves that you can use to hit somebody while they're in the air, but I did not think that there was like cross chop would be one of them. Well, Andrew's gonna get some use for the first time in a while. Now we can go through. That takes us to the engine room. And that looks like our target. Maybe not. Hopefully. Should be, or we should outspeed. And this should kill? Not quite. Interesting. Well, it's a good thing that they do not actually have any concept of using their moves efficiently. AI in these games isn't always great. And I think Gen 4 it actually gets better, but that's also not saying much. Oh. That was not the girl we're looking for. Interesting. Bothering the captain. Thank you for playing with her. Great. And at this point, we've actually already cleared out a lot of the people who would be in our way. So... awesome! I was playing hide and seek. Here to entertain my granddaughter. Thank you for that. Got a metal coat, which is going to be really nice. And we have arrived in Aqua, or in Vermilion. Well, that was a costly and obnoxious journey. Skilled trainers gather in Kanto. They won't be easy to beat. That is a lie. The big building is Vermilion's gym. Yep. You still need cut to get to it. Pokemon fan club. I don't think we can do anything here yet. You know, a rare candy is so valuable. Okay. And I think we're gonna do one more thing quick before we sign out. Because it is getting to be about that time. I hate the fact that there's separate buttons for withdraw and deposit in Pokemon games. It's always felt silly to me. Like, the move function is so much better. I realized that in the older systems they had to, but that's been a while. Just saying. Okay, so we have a very good chance of getting what we want here. We're gonna catch a Pokemon. There are 2 Pokemon that can be gotten from Rock Smash. Technically, we have a 10% chance to not get the Pokemon we... I want to say... want, but in this case... am really counting on getting. Perfect. The other option was Shuckle, and I have literally built a lot of my strategy around Diglett. So, yeah. Now, new person sign up, so we're gonna go with Frost Claw. Okay. That went well. What's this guy to say? Okay. Okay, that feels random. Anyway, so we are going to go ahead and wrap up for now. We have successfully journeyed to Kanto. Actually, I have one more thing I want to double check. Just because I wasn't... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to bother. I'll check it offline. I wasn't sure how fly works going back and forth. So we'll double check on that. That'll be for next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. Shut up, Ralph. I hate the phone system in this game. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.